So next we go to the award that always seems to be the deepest every year, Coach of the Year. Yes, there's 5 finalists, but you could argue there's a number of guys who didn't make the finalists, that did very well with the teams this past season. But still, the finalists that followed were Kevin O'Connell of the Minnesota Vikings, Dan Campbell of the Detroit Lions, Sean Payton of the Denver Broncos, Andy Reid of the Kansas City Chiefs, and Dan Quinn of the Washington Commanders. So, this is always a who's who, which was the better story, which was more unexpected, so on and so forth. So many parameters going in this. But ultimately, they went with Kevin O'Connell of the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings had phenomenal regular season. Whether or not you like how it ended in the playoffs, still they had a tremendous regular season. And tribute to Kevin O'Connell, his third season. He could have won it back in 2022, but they gave it to Brian Daboll. And now in 2024, he led his team back to the playoffs, and Dusty wins Coach of the Year. A big tribute to that was certainly Sam Darnold. Finding him, coaching him up, help him lead the offense. Also Aaron Jones was no slouch either to help contribute that offense. Felt with, whether it be T.J. Hawkinson returning from injury, Justin Jefferson, all those guys. But especially the defense, how it's improved. You could have argued, Ben Johnson won Assistant Coach of the Year, but certainly Brian Flores had a shot at Assistant Coach of the Year as well. But so Kevin O'Connell, Hell of the Year for the Vikings. Dan Campbell was saying he did not win last year, so just with how they swept the Vikings, it was a possibility that they would have won with him as a bank favorite, but they gave it to O'Connell. Sean Payton helped revive the Broncos, bringing them back to playoffs. You could argue with him, especially the rookie QB. Dan Quinn, we know that story. I just mentioned Jane Daniels. He could have been a big favorite as well. Andy Reid, we know with Chiefs, we know what he's done the last number of years. It's always possible there. He'll win it, but it kind of feels like he's in the Bill Belichick role with this award the last number of years. So nonetheless, great for Kevin O'Connell. Great to see what the Vikings did this past season. So you can't hate it too much. So congrats, Kevin O'Connell.